Paul, 2 defeats in a couple of days now. It's an hour frustrating one. We're just scratching the head today, thinking of the chances that we had. I mean, could have at least came away with a draw at least.
Well, we probably deserved a draw in fairness over the course of 90 minutes. Granted, we didn't pepper the goal enough in the second half, which was a problem on Tuesday as well. A lot of possession, but nothing at the end of it. You know, our final pass, our crossing, you know, wasn't good enough in the second half. Now, in fairness, you know, we had a terrible start. We're in the first 20-25 minutes, we give 2 real poor goals away on turnover, which it's not like us. In fairness, we're normally quite good at that. But that was disappointing, and then we got a fortuitously got back into the game where our goalkeeper's kind of made an error. But it was a good strike from James, in fairness. And then, as I say, we had 2 or 3 chances after that where Tierran's at 2, Tierran O'Connor, first game back, and Oisín Barr, you know, 3 shots a goal, which he should be scoring. So we should have been going on at half time 2 each, and then they had something to hold on to. And that's what they did, they held on to it. But as I says, you know, we had a lot of the ball, but we didn't do anything with it, which is disappointing.
It's the same as obviously last Tuesday night. I mean, just creating chances, but the final third just couldn't find the net.
Well, that's it, and that's where you need the special players, you know. And at the minute there's not enough shots, there's not enough crosses, there's not enough passes, there's not enough movements. So listen, we have to work at it. It's back to drawing board. There's this target on our back, which I think now we're starting to see that we're a young evolving team. And listen, we have invested in the team, there's no question about that, and people will be disappointed, and rightly so. But listen, it's work in progress. It's early on in the season. I'm not making excuses because I'm disappointed. Obviously coming back here to my old club, I'm really disappointed. It just spoils your weekend, and the load that you've got, that just makes it harder. So the fact is, we done okay in terms of general play, but we were comfortable, they were comfortable, we should have done better, and we've come away with nothing, which is a disappointment because, as you say, I think a draw would have been a fair result.
You made a few changes today. You dropped Spike and Johnny Fraser and all to the bench today. Any reason why at all? Just a few changes at all, was it?
No, Spike's form hasn't been great. In fairness, he's struggling a wee bit at the minute. You know, he has to win his duels. He scored a couple of goals, in fairness, earlier on in the season, but the team was playing with good momentum, and the play was a lot more open. Like, that's 2 or 3 games now we've played where teams are just sitting out against us and making it really difficult for us, and we have to learn how to deal with that. As I says, there's been a target on our backs, people saying things like, oh, the Welders are this. The Welders are nothing. When we came in last year, you know, we've done nothing, in fairness. So when we came in last year, the team was struggling. It was an aging team. We've changed it, so it's going through that transition. And listen, the way I look at it, I'll be looking at it at Christmas time, where we're sitting and what we're doing, because particularly last Christmas when we had January time, our run was tremendous. You know, we believe in the work that we're doing on the training pitch, and we'll continue to do it. A lot of the players are still adjusting to it. Like, for example, 2 away players who are still learning their industry, their business, is Glover, and who wasn't here today, unfortunately. He's away on a holiday, and young McCubry. Like last year, McCubry played in midfield for Knockbreda, and Glover played in midfield as well as a 10, so they played as 2 10s. So they're still learning the fullback role, you know, in terms of, you know, getting what they have to do. So listen, there's no question, and people can crossing the ball in the box is one aspect of scoring. We're working on others. We're working on getting into half spaces. We're working on pullbacks. We're working on through balls. We're working on runs down the side. And listen, as I says, teams are matching us at the minute, and they're being more determined. Happened on Tuesday, happened today. But listen, did we dominate the game? We did. This team's in, like, we've come here and we look like the home team, you know. But as I say, the only disappointing thing was that we didn't get enough efforts or crosses or shots away in the second half in particular.
And finally, before I let you go today, I mean, back to the drum board, as you just touched on there. I mean, next week, Bangor's coming to our place next week. I mean, they're on a bit of a good roll at the minute, but then they got a good win today there, away to Ballinamallard. I mean, they're going to be coming next Saturday with their tails up, looking to try and make it a bit more difficult for us.
100%, and listen, there's no easy games in the championship. It's been said, you know, we came here today, we didn't get an easy game against a young, enthusiastic, hungry team, and credit to them, they got what they wanted. They got a result. But as you say, Bangor's tails is up. They're a good team. Lee's a good manager, and it'll be a really tough one for us, and we have to be at our best. And it's just a case of the players dusting themselves down. We'll see how we get on at training this week. Obviously, I'll have nice problems with a couple of selection problems now, so everybody's hat will be in the ring for next week, because 1 or 2 people maybe might have felt a wee bit aggrieved about left out today, and possibly so. But the fact is, we have to do well in all our home games. Last home game we done well in the league against Portadown. As I says, our performance on Tuesday night was good, with fully more or less 7 or 8 changes in the team. So listen, I'm happy with the group. Can we do better? 100%. Can we live with this expectation? That's what we have to come to terms with, and we have to do better in terms of our chance taken, and we have to score more goals.